He orchestrated it. Jimmy!
It feels like a Mystic Messenger
You've
bad
come
ending.
to die.
Mystic Messenger.
What do I do now? Okay.
There's bad ends in Mystic Messenger.
A lot. Every turn, every freaking turn.
Makes
There we
sense.
go. This is what you're supposed to do.
Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time.
What? You lie!
Chief Gant?
You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside.
Oh, that was his trap. The cloth was his trap. He wanted us to use the cloth.
The conclusive evidence.
I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't you say something about
Taste of your
defense
own medicine,
attorneys also
baby.
forging?
Bitch.
Yes, exactly.
Mr. Wright, why did you show them? We found it together.
Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints were on it. That's why you won't present it.
What are you talking about, Chief Gant?
Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest. Notice anything odd about the chest area?
It looks like part of it's been cut off for some reason.
You don't mean you had this in your safe?
What? That means you, the chief of police, have been concealing evidence. This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police.
Yes! Stuck a dick!
Fucking
At least I'm not a murderer. At least I'm not a murderer, bitch. Impressive.
Fuck.
To be honest, I didn't think you had it the gal right though. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as a murderer. I'll tell you what really happened.
What? You mean you admit to it?
Oh shit.
I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. It then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana.
Then you really were manipulating her.
I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister, that when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid.
So you assisted Miss Sky.
I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room.
And ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted.
When I tampered with the crime scene, I had 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Lana arrived at the scene, mind you.
2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items in your safe? But why?
For insurance, of course.
Insurance?
I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed.
You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence?
Oh, damn.
What do you take me for, a fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See this jar fragment?
Eta.
I hit the most legible part of Emma's name. Ita. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off all the pieces.
But if you fabricated all the evidence, who's to say you also fabricated this message in the dark too?
Oh, Merry Christmas. Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance.
You mean the piece of cloth?
Come now, Righto. Cough it up already. I know you have it.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admit to it then, Chief Gant, that you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe?
Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to have to do that being chief and all. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer.
Well, Mr. Wright? Shh. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence you could present.
Foolish move, Righto. You should have known it then before it was too late.
It's been a long battle,
Fuck yeah, it has.
but the moment of truth has finally arrived.
Here
As
we
long
go.
as I don't mess up here, victory is mine.
We don't show the evidence?
What? I can't save your... Oh, I can.
No, you
can't.
can't.
I can't
Oh,
save
you can.
Alright, all I'm gonna say is that you already said no to the evidence, right?
Yeah, so why would I say no? Why would I say yes to it already, right?
Well, maybe that's what you have to do. I don't know.
What? Oh, what?
Don't second guess yourself, Daniel.
Go with your gut. What do you think?
Come
Show-
on,
no,
Mr. Right.
Oh, not show the evidence.
Stick with your gut, your initial first gut instinct.
What was your gut instinct then? This is your arc. This is
I don't
Daniel's
know,
arc.
my
and
gut
Phoenix's arc.
instinct is that if I do this, I'll just end up with the same fucking ending. It doesn't change a thing. We just
Then you
extended
don't
our-
show the
Fine, we don't
evidence.
show the evidence. No, it's too late to show the evidence now. Besides, even if I did, you'd just expose the poor girl's fingerprints.
Right. Think hard over the circumstances.
The circumstances?
I'm talking about then and now. There's only one major difference between the two. One is past tense and one is the... Well,
Damn it.
weren't you waiting for that difference?
So, Edgeworth figured out my... What? Oh, damn it. Okay.
That's alright. I can just continue. It wasn't a game.
Alright, yeah, it was not game over.
That was-
Mr. Wright, this is your only chance.
Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now. Alright then, let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall.
The knife.
The Blue Badger!
The Blue Badger.
Wait. The knife. How did he cut the thing?
Huh.
How did he cut the piece of cloth? That might
No,
just...
that's not it, that's
yeah,
not it,
that's not it, but still, how? I know that's not it, because that's really, like, unnecessary at this stage, but how the fuck did he cut them? You know?
And you just,
Yeah?
Nothing, never mind.
Okay. This is gonna take us a while if we don't think about it.
From a gaming hunch, then, if you present the cloth again, then it should show a different thing. It should show a different line of dialogue.
Is it really
i.e. a
it, though?
different... It would make sense gaming-wise. It is the final piece of evidence. There's nothing really else you can show unless we're missing something from the beginning.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of victim's vest?
Oh, yes! At last you finally brought it out in the open.
There's a handprint on this piece of cloth.
Your Honor, the prosecution requests that that be immediately sent to the lab for analysis. This handprint on the leather. There must have been some strong impact from that. What? There must have been a strong impact for it to be left that clearly.
Ooh, you mean...
It could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence.
Oh, Merry Christmas! You're as slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy.
What?
Think about it. Right, had all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be?
You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that.
Mr. Wright, do you really know?
Well, yeah, whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they?
Oh, shit.
Very well. I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted. The person to whom these fingerprints belong to is... What if we made it up? What if we bullshit everyone and say, it's Damon Gant?
It's Damon Gant.
That'd be
It's
funny.
actually Officer Meekins. It was...
Oh no, we don't have Neil. I was gonna say he was the dead guy himself. He pushed himself.
So what?
My fair. I mean, Emma Sky. Fuck. But The wrong character.
Wow, you miss Maya too.
We have
Oh,
the
miss-
advantage of them not knowing and then like relying on us. What are
No,
they gonna do?
no, God knows.
No.
God knows.
We have to be truthful in this.
So what's gonna happen if we present her?
No, listen to me. If we present Emma Sky, then that doesn't really prove anything. Because why would he have that, like, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. Why would he have saved that in
Dave?
specific unless it was a bait?
Phoenix
Yes,
has a plan.
Dave.
That's all I'll say. Phoenix has a plan.
And we don't know.
And
it,
I
for
think I know
fuck's
what that
sake.
plan
We
is,
don't, we
and
don't,
I
we don't,
think
we
that
don't know what the
involves
plan
him.
is.
I think that involves us saying that it is Emma Sky. Oh
You
shit.
should have
Emma.
saved. You should have saved. You should
No.
have
You
saved.
can't, you can't save
We're
her.
doing this to
You can't save
fruition.
her. Emma
We've
Sky.
got this.
What? They're mine?
I'm sorry, Emma.
But why? Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, Phoenix. Jesus. Oh, you're really something, right? Oh, you knew this girl did it all along. It was Emma all along, and you still tried to pin the murder on me.
So it's true. Tragic, but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
Hold it.
How could you? You monster!
Miss Sky.
You knew whose fingerprints were all this all along, and yet you acted like she was really didn't.
Miss Sky. It's not
Here we go.
over yet.
Not over yet.
I said this trial isn't over yet.
Ha! But I'm afraid it's over, boy. Not only this trial, but your entire career. Oh,
shit.
your career too.
That is what he said. I'm about to
Hold
end this
it.
man's whole career.
You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense. I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted.
Hold it.
I'll have your badge, boy.
Hold it.
Your favorite item in the world. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? This is how it. See what happens, Larry. See what happens when you fuck stranger in the ass. How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer.
Wait for it.
Before I do that, there's just
Here
one
we go.
little thing I have to clear up.
Oh, and what's that?
Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? What? Chief Gant, you're absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves that who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? It was Emma Sky, wasn't it?
No.
I'm afraid that's not possible. You see,
Here we go.
this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
Phoenix saw it before we did. What? A contradiction? What is this fool babbling about?
I'm talking about a contradiction. One that proves who the real killer is.
Fucking knew it.
Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth, what could it possibly contradict? Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here. Behold, the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. Oh,
I think brain cells were used in this case, and that's why he has none in the Von Karma.
Sure.
He's the one here.
No, because Phoenix, the last case, Phoenix kept asking like really dumb questions, like Maya does. That type of dumb
Amnesia.
questions.
Wait a minute.
What contradicts this cloth? Maybe the
Wait.
photo?
is something here? Maybe? No?
Mm,
Maybe not.
mm,
I've got it on the tip of my tongue.
It's supposed to be orange. It's supposed to be orange.
orange?
His
Oh,
skin-
yeah.
that's a joke.
No.
Oh.
No.
His skin's not orange.
Wait a
He's an
minute.
imposter.
I have it on the tip of
Is
my
it this?
tongue. No. I just need a piece of. I have it. I think
What is it? What is it? What is it?
What is it? Explain yourself.
It's got a.
maybe go to like the
Just do
photos.
separate
He's-
things. They
He's
just get
having
the
a brain
final
blast
result.
moment. He's having like a Jimmy
Having a
Neutron
brain
moment.
blast. You know those
he's
things
pulling
in
a
fucking
Jimmy
Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah.
Brain blast.
Wait, can you go to the photo of like the one we got from Lana?
This one. Yeah.
Yeah. What I want to ask
Who
about
took
that?
that? Wait, who took that picture?
Yeah.
Probably the detectives. Just
Yeah.
random detectives. I don't think that's important.
I just like.
I think
how did you have?
I think Sean's
enough
getting
strength?
warmer.
How did he? How did she have that much strength to push this man and then like leave a fingerprint? And it's just
Yeah.
weird to.
Bloody hell.
What?
No, you're right. Cause yeah, she wouldn't have enough like force to do that, and even so, would he? How would the fingerprints be so? How you say? Yeah, permanent. Unless it was forged. Let go. I say if she pushed it over, and he saw, then when Emma passed out, he would have had the idea to
He used her hand.
use her hand on the cloth, remove the cloth, and keep it safe as fake evidence.
Exactly.
Also look at the cloth. If you go.
Wait, I just realized, guys. I don't know if this is
What?
important. I don't know if this is like completely trivial, but it's like, should it? If let's imagine that he dies. Okay, he gets impaled. Blood comes out. The blood is here. Why isn't it on the cloth?
No, that's what I was about to say. Like,
Yeah,
look at the
yeah.
cloth,
It's
look at the
on the.
cloth.
It's not on the cloth, but he cuts
Yeah,
it.
it's-
They cut it out
not
already.
only that,
If
not
they cut
only
out the
that.
if they cut out the cloth, it would have been there.
Because it's a different
Also,
piece
what
of
hand was
cloth.
she using? What hand was she using?
No, it makes sense
It's
for the
always-
left. It makes sense for the right. I mean, right.
It does. Okay.
Because it was on
Fine.
his left side, which would be
I
her
don't.
right.
Always in cases there's something about left and right. Just don't ask me. Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, I think it's.
Ross,
about
I'm
something
pretty
with the
sure
cloth.
it's already been
Go
proven
back.
she's
Go back to
right-handed.
the photo. Go back to the photo of like the cloth itself.
That's so weird, though.
Go to the cloth
Daniel?
itself.
Yeah,
We
what?
just have to.
Wait, look, because I know Daniel's right. I'm trying to prove he's right. Look, go back. No, not the photo.
Wait,
the
which
photo with the cloth. The
The
cloth.
photo of the cloth.
The cloth. Look at the fingerprints. How are they made? Like what?
Not only that-
how are they made? And second, why is there no blood?
Does it also fit into the into the actual
yeah, it
hole?
doesn't fit also.
It's a lot
like
more
the
round
shape
than
is more
that.
square.
No, because that wouldn't matter. The only thing that would matter is how it got on there. If it was
Yeah.
pushed, then why was it so? Why was the imprint so bold? Unless it
Yeah.
was forged when she fainted.
So
Unless it
one
was-
number
Yeah,
one
no,
contradiction.
that's
Number one
how-
contradiction is the force used to push him. Second, the
force.
blood
No.
itself.
The blood doesn't
No, it's
matter
the
in this
blood.
case.
No, I'm pretty sure it
The force,
does.
the force is a good loophole, but it's not this loophole. It's a good contradiction. It's not this contradiction. It's a good one, but it's not this one.
Is it actually the blood?
You want me
If
to
it
tell
was
you?
the blood,
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
no. If it was the blood, then it would
Daniel.
be just a
Wait, you
different piece
said
of
you said
cloth.
Daniel. No,
Daniel
you
is
said
on the
Daniel's
money.
right.
Daniel once again is on the money.
Oh my
So I
god! I
said-
knew it was the
I'm
blood.
supporting Daniel's-
That's so
I'm
weird.
supporting Daniel's theory.
So that means it's a different piece of cloth.
Wait, guys, can we just say Daniel did not second guess himself? This is his character arc. He did it.
Woo!
He finished the character arc.
Okay.
I like how I.
Oh,
And
yeah.
what exactly is this supposed to be?
This is the picture Miss Sky took. Take a good look at it.
You did it, Daniel. Good job.
Look at this photograph.
See where the piece of his vest was cut out? Yes, his shirt is showing underneath. It's hard to make out with all the blood on his vest, though.
Ah,
Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs no doubt were punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth.
You spare the
Oh.
details, man.
But that piece of cloth!
it has
the judge is
no
getting in on it.
blood.
Wait, there's no blood on it. Since Emma
Me lucky
Sky's
charms.
Me lucky
Me
charms.
lucky charms.
Me lucky charms.
Since Emma
now I'm
Sky's
realizing it's more
fingerprints are on his
Scottish, Myers.
cloth,
You just
there's
realized
no
that now.
doubt. there's no doubt that she had. There's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, who's Miss Marshall? Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time.
No, this is nonsense.
Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside.
He most certainly hit his head on the ground and was knocked out.
If so, then tell me, who could have it been? Yikes.
I just
Don't
realized
die.
something.
It's
The
unhappy.
stereotype for Irish people is that they're always happy, and the stereotype for Scottish people is that they're always mad.
Yeah.
Both weird. And the Venn diagram in between of those two is that they're always drunk.
That's true. Who
Drunk
could have
man,
arrived at the
drunk.
scene before Miss Lana Sky, picked up the unconscious prosecutor, and impaled him on
Piece of
the
shit.
armor's sword?
Oh, you piece of shit.
Then, to make it look like it was Emma who was responsible for the prosecutor's death, say a person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood, and that jar then could be broken on purpose to be left behind as a clue, and to make Lana believe her sister did it.
Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest? Ironic, isn't it? Through the very
Save
act
others,
of
but I'm
creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer.
I love his Angus fried.
Right? It's finally all
Objection.
Wait, what the fuck?
Objection? Oh. Oh, that was close, right? Oh, you almost had me. Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute all your allegations.
What do you mean you refute his allegations?
You see, that piece of cloth is illegal evidence.
Oh, fuck off.
In the book, even.
Order! Order! What nonsense is
Oh, the
this?
book, you're right. Legal evidence
Illegal
cannot be
evidence
used to
not be
convict the
used to
suspect.
convict the suspect. Remember, Oji?
That's you.
Earlier, Raito here concealed that piece of cloth. So then, what's your excuse, Raito? You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you?
Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. Well, that's true. The defense did refuse to present evidence.
At that moment, that piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence. Sakura?
But that's not fair.
I mean,
Oh! Did you actually think you could best me in court? It looks like the last laughs. Yeah, it looks like the last laughs on you, son. Damon Gant is Phoenix
I'm
dead.
Afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
true. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal.
well, Mr. Wright. It seems, at last, the time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, do you admit to it? That you purposefully and illegally concealed this piece of cloth?
I
did
did,
it.
Your
No,
Honor.
I did it. Of course I did it. Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did,
I
right?
would've. The first thing you say, do it,
Well,
Daniel.
but we're gonna be like, I did, but you know that this plan. That's a very Phoenix Wright thing to do.
Your first instinct.
Your first instinct, Daniel.
Ah,
Do it.
that is my first
Do it.
instinct.
Stick with your character
Fine.
development.
No.
Damn
just
it, damn
said-
it, Daniel.
What?
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No. If I admit to that, all my planning will have been for nothing.
From a game sense.
wasn't-
From a game sense. Why are you like? Yeah, it's illegal. Sorry. From a game sense. Like,
Ah. Okay.
Remember,
there's
stick
a-
with the first thing you say.
Okay. All right.
let's do this again.
I admit
See?
I
I'm
refused
smart.
to present at one point.
Oh, so the evidence is illegal.
No, that's what I was. That's what I was like wondering. It's like maybe like he was gonna admit it at first, and then it was gonna turn into something else. So he did. He admitted to like at one point.
This is a DS game. They don't do that. DS.
Fine.
They don't reverse Uno you.
No, it isn't, Mr. Gant.
Huh?
It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't. What do you mean you couldn't? There are certain
Every time he
procedures
says that, I wheeze.
involved when presenting evidence.
No, Oji! Don't listen to his lies! What about our pool party later? He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe.
Nothing but a coward and a fraud. You're not that guy.
Here we
There
go.
is only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. This evidence, legal or not, is he gay or European, Judge?
Enough!
It's hard to guarantee.
It's hard
Here
to
we go.
guarantee.
Let's do this!
Very well. Let us settle this once and for all. Earlier, you refused to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so now.
We couldn't present
This
it
is
to
this.
Are we gonna
The
do a slow?
mask.
Are we gonna? Are we
Because
gonna do
they're
a slow
bad.
pan? We're gonna do a slow pan to it. No, we're taking the shortcut. We're gonna take the slowest pan ever to it.
Yeah.
Taking the scenic route.
Taking the scenic route. Look at everything we've done so far.
Okay, never mind.
Wait, Daniel doesn't want to take the scenic route.
Okay, fine. We'll take the scenic route.
Take the scenic
Take a
route.
look at everything we've done so far.
Okay, well, blue
Play the
badge.
nostalgic music.
That's more a tragedy than anything.
That's true.
Well, maybe.
Right. Taking the scenic route to it.
Almost there.
Oh, you're fucking kidding
The
me.
book. I told you
It's
it was
the book.
Didn't I?
Wait, did you actually not know what it was then? I thought
Wait, what?
everyone was on the same page.
It's the
Everyone's
book.
on the same page. Tell me what it was.
Wait, Kodo,
What?
Kodo.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, did you actually not know?
No, I didn't know what it
I
was.
said it was the book,
Oh,
Yeah,
fair
fuck you. We all know it was the book.
Except for me. Except
but
for
I
me.
said it. But I
I have to see it.
enough. All right,
in order
friends.
to
Friends.
to believe it.
Friends.
Okay.
This is it. This is it, friends. The final one.
Pow! This is my
book of a
proof,
ducky.
Your Honor. Ducky book. Evidence law.
Ducky book.
What's this? Ooh, ooh.
I've done my homework too, Chief.
you.
Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more.
What?
You see, it's written right here in the book. The second rule of evidence law.
Don't talk about evidence law. Don't talk about evidence.
Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police
I
department.
was talking about the second rule, Edgeworth.
Oh, good shit.
I found this piece of evidence myself, inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department.
Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
And here is the is it crux?
Crux.
yeah.
Crux.
That's crux.
Crux.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Crux.
like the shoe.
Crux.
You're the
Yeah,
crux of the matter.
The
And
crux.
here is the crux of the matter. You see, at the time it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident.
What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and
Sorry. But can you recall, when was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago.
no.
He's right. At the beginning of today's
I
trial,
am right.
that piece of cloth was still meaningless.
Beninging.
In the beginning.
The person who gave it value as evidence.
Was you!
Damon Gant.
Which means you gave approval, and you confess yourself to a certain truth.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest?
Oh yes.
Ergo, you gave permission!
No! No!
It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth.
The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer. And there's only one person who that could be. Damon Gant! The killer was you!
made me a bit nervous.
That hurt now. I knew I should have gotten rid of him.
Oh shit.
A good-for-nothing scum. For 2 years, he's been snooping around the department, trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me.
Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty.
He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Star, then Bruce Goodman, then convinced Bruce Goodman.
Detective Goodman?
Better call Bruce. Yeah, that's right.
If the evidence... Fuck. If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you've gotta help me.
Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit.
He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence.
Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden, he decided to speak out.
Oh,
Daniel, why don't you do the Saul voice? What are you talking about, Goodman?
How do we do this? All?
Stickers!
right.
Stickers!
Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered.
You sound like Ben Shapiro.
I know.
Hero.
Being
Hypothetically speaking.
hypothetically
He opened
speaking.
his evidence locker as he was taking the evidence out. He said,
It's not too late. I'm going to hand all this to now. I'm going to hand all this over to Marshall.
If I handed this to Marshall, you would be found guilty.
Shut up.
well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it. The accursed knife.
Oh shit, that's when he stabbed him.
I couldn't just pull it out.
Doing so would have only led for more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime.
Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake.
The bloody handprint. On Detective Gumshoe's locker.
With no prints on it.
I used to be known as the crime computer. But everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it.
Then you put the body in my car.
I'm sorry. I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. I brought your trunk. What's the big deal?
Big deal is
You
he
make
worth
a
my
lot more than
trunk.
the best detectives ever will. That's true.
You fuck.
Leaving the prosecution's car aside. How? How could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this?
Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out.
So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker.
I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take.
So, you left the jar fragments in the glove.
Yeah. It looks like I was better off being an investigator of crime than a committer. They all did their best to get in my way. I've gotten to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay.
Oh, sorry.
Wait. Fake evidence. Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that.
Tell me, Worthy. Why do you stand in court?
Me?
You despise criminals. You can feel it. You and me. We're the same. One day, you'll understand. Oh,
That's
believe me,
foreshadowing.
you will. You're just one
Yeah.
man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone.
Foreshadowing to the next case.
Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Udgy,
What?
looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date.
Oh, man!
Sorry, old friend.
I'm sorry too, Damon Gant. I knew you as you used to be. Long ago. You were once a fine investigator, an example to others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you are no longer that person.
Those days are gone now, Oji. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Raito here. And Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sounds of a new beginning.
There are two things I want you to understand.
Yes.
First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right. When the trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done this past 2 years. From the time I had Gaunt help me forge evidence, up until today.
So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble.
My... What? What
My-
high standards we... Oh. my. What high standards you have for a rookie. I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top.
Finally smiling.
I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright.
Miss Sky,
And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
It was nothing.
Liar.
I was worried the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
Stop it. I only did my job.
In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us. Sky,
Yes, Your Honor?
you are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is there something amusing about all of this? Why are you smiling?
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of those heavy chains.
Yeah! Oh yeah.
No, it's not good, no.
Well, this trial has gone on far too long already.
Yes, it
You
has.
said it.
Right?
You said it.
Are you ready for the
You said
confetti?
it. Ready?
Regarding the charge of murder, this
Gumshoe,
court
get the confetti.
finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Prepare yourself, right?
I got
Gumshoe.
it, pal.
Come on.
I got it, pal.
Not
Woo!
guilty.
Hey!
Isn't it actually canon that Gumshoe just has the confetti always?
Yeah, it's in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the big. Yeah, it's just
in the
canon.
photo at the end of the game, yeah.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Let's go.
And
There we go.
now the end is near, and the
11
Finally
of
here.
12 hour case. Finally over.
final curtain.
At long last.
My
It's finally over.
The longest case in the franchise.
Emma? Why the long face? Oh. I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended.
I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. And you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. You've done well.
No, I did my best too. But Lana didn't say a single word to me.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later.
This is the.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe. What is it?
Rule of threes.
This is.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making a detective run around while on duty. And top it all off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding.
Oh, are you here because of my sister again?
Nope, not this time. I came today because of, you, pal.
Me?
Yeah, you're under arrest.
That's
You're a
right.
minor, buying leather.
I thought you'd like to see someone.
Oh. Oh? Oh.
Oh,
Lana!
Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know.
well, I won't tell you if I won't. Well, I won't tell if you won't. Plus, I don't have a job anymore, so it doesn't matter.
That's
Emma,
true.
I owe you an
You're
apology.
It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it.
That day, 2 years ago. Was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in this mess.
Sis,
I asked Gunn to help me cover the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake, but now I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the 2 past years. I know how much I was hurting you by distancing myself. But I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you would look at me with those eyes of yours. I was
Those
scared of how
speedy
you would
looking
react
eyes.
if you knew.
sis, you were only doing it for me.
No.
Huh?
I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you.
Sis,
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry.
but sis, you don't have to apologize. I am happy now.
You're happy?
Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have.
Oh, Emma. Emma!
Oh.
Aww.
I feel like this is a déjà vu feeling.
No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Sorry.
perfect.
Okay.
Was that you, Daniel?
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
That was me. That was me.
I was gonna say, I thought you don't have a. Anyway, yeah,
That was my. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was my.
Why
You
must
say it
we make
again.
up-
Say it again.
Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in so doing, we can find the way back to our rightful path. And it is from there that we can move on toward a brighter future. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. At least that's what I felt, watching the 2 sisters make up.
Before we continue, can we talk about this recurring theme that 2 sisters, one
Yeah.
older, one younger. The younger is next to Phoenix, and the older gets a conviction. I don't know, something happens to her, and then they reunite, with like this exact
Yo,
same
am I
like.
gonna get convicted? I have a younger sister.
What if I'm the younger sister and I don't have a
No,
sister?
don't worry. You won't get convicted. You'll get killed instead.
Damn it. Okay, wait.
And
It's a
then
much
my
faster
sister
fate, don't
will be
worry.
a criminal.
Okay. Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe,
Me. Am I gonna get my job back?
thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right, Edgeworth?
Edgeworth?
Stop hiding and come over here.
Oh, he was behind the plant the whole time.
He's behind
He was,
me.
he was like, see,
Um,
where was he hiding?
I just came to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Congratulations on being a fucking criminal, right? Well, I'll be going now.
What? Edgeworth?
Bye.
Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you.
Well, it's too late for me. No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't correct my
That
mistakes.
completely contradicts what I just said.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gaunt was right.
You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day, you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go at it alone. Try to go it alone? Maybe do it alone?
Yeah.
I hate criminals so much. I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight them, I needed my own weapon. It's scary, but I've known it to be true for quite some time now.
But Edgeworth?
Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gaunt did. That thought terrifies me, and that's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor.
Edgeworth, don't you understand? Lieutenant Gaunt and your mentor, Manfred von Kalma. Wait, what?
No.
We're both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone.
What?
You were working together with Mr. Wright.
Oh.
And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What? Oh. Yeah. What is this? Pop quiz?
Come on, Mr. Wright. Show him what Lana's talking about.
Evidence? Huh?
Oh.
Again.
Oh,
Find on our own.
this knife!
This knife.
The Blue Badger.
A blue
This
badger.
Edgeworth's
Very
knife.
obviously.
The badge.
Another mascot.
What's the one thing we both pointed out?
Edgeworth's knife.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
the book, probably?
Was it the book?
No,
Each
no,
way-
it wasn't the book.
No.
Oh yeah, it was the book. It was the
Edgeworth
book.
had one half, and Phoenix had the other half. Of the
Oh.
Oh, the papers, the
Evidence.
papers, the papers, the papers, the papers, the papers.
Yeah, the evidence list.
Yeah.
The papers, the papers.
Take that!
Take that.
The picture I drew.
Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the evidence list, and I had the other. Apart, we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture.
That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's time for me to go.
Mr. Edgeworth.
If you'll excuse me, there's some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor.
Yo, he needs
Vanish.
to go before he falls even
Edgeworth!
more.
What will
right.
you do now?
Yeah, I
crush.
just
Well,
That's me.
whatever you do, just
wait,
remember.
Wrong one.
right. That's
Oh,
Phoenix.
fuck. Yeah.
Well, whatever you do, just remember. You can let what happened kill the prosecutor. Yeah, you can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you. Or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you.
I don't know. It seems I owe me my thanks too, right? But what I face now is my problem.
Okay,
Edgeworth.
Batman.
I'll be waiting for you in court.
Farewell.
I feel like Edgeworth is kind of crushing on Lana a bit.
Yeah.
I would too, mommy, honestly.
I'd better get going too.
Yeah, she got her.
Hey, but I'll be by. I'll be by to visit soon.
It seems that we both have a lot of. Oh wait, it seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here, this is
Oh,
another
scientific investigation.
Scientific investigation.
It's another ducky book.
It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well.
Thanks, sis. I will.
Oh.
Goodbye.
There we go.
And so, another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith.
Faith. Yes, this is faith.
Faith that their lives have only just begun.
And
And as for me, I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own. A journey
It's me,
to
Larry.
discover myself.
Larry!
It's me, Edgeworth.
What?
No.
Well, I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pal. Don't go tricking off just yet, pal.
Huh?
Huh?
What is it, detective?
What?
There's just one little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this.
Wait, what?
But
I thought you said it was okay.
Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 3 minutes.
Oh, gumshoe.
Believe me, it wasn't cheap either.
So, I'm gonna need $50.
way to go, detective. I didn't know you had a wild side.
Yeah, well,
You see?
it was awkward, but Mr. Wright here's the one who'll be footing the bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna need $50.
What, you think I can afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best.
Why is it I suddenly feel like I want to scream?
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all go pay it off together?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Emma, you don't...
You don't have any
Come
money.
on, guys. Let's go.
We're gonna do
Yeah, you
pay
guys
with
pay
your
like
allowance?
objection.
You don't have any money.
What is
There
that?
we go! Woo!
Hey!
Hey!
Let's
Oh,
go.
That was incredible.
Oh, credits. I'm waiting for a friend of mine in Europe to take care of Emma. I hope she'll be pleased to study
Hey.
under top corner.
As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I'll manage to find my way back to the field somehow. Then, I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. So, read it off like, someone Emma do.
Yeah, you
You
guys have to read this fast because I can't control how I can't control like the speed. It just
Oh, yeah,
goes
sure.
off by itself. It's automatic.
Kazuya Nuri!
It's automatic, eh?
Okay, Gumshoe, go.
Yikes! I thought I was a goner for a moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief office. If we penalize you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you.
True.
Yeah, that's what they said. It just goes to show, you can't shake me off that easily.
So that's why he's still here.
So it's a
Makes
flashback,
sense.
remember,
Just
guys?
imagine
Yeah,
water
yeah.
coming out of nowhere.
We did this out of order. This is a flashback.
I don't know why, I just imagine Lotta coming out of nowhere. Just like, hey guys!
And then,
I think the more likely person to do that is probably Old Bag.
Yeah, actually.
Actually.
He's more likely to.
Are we gonna hear from Brady?
What are you doing here?
Oh hey.
Oh shit. Am I gonna do it?
I knew you was in the garden when you believe it. I'm doing the security guard.
Lana's keeping an eye on him in the entrance for me today. I'll show them. I'll show them when I make a detective. Yes, sir. I'm a detective. Get them,
My
My
ears.
Yeah, I'm glad he wasn't. I'm glad he wasn't in.
Perhaps that detail
Today.
about the loudspeaker was a bit. I
Thank
should
you.
mention it.
Hi.
Graphics.
Graphics.
my-
Lots of
Oh,
people.
good job to these guys.
Toshihiko Yawamoto.
Good guys. Oh god,
Is it gonna speak?
It's just
This is so ominous.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
shit.
broke. It's gonna come to life. Oh god,
No, at the end of the credits, we see it stand up on its own.
we should stand up. Go.
no, in the movie, in the Phoenix Wright movie, it's even creepier. It looks terrifying.
Oh shit. What is it? Can't you see I'm having myself a showdown with my steak lunch partner? My star measure to sneak this in, eh? He seems one of the guys. Well, cowboy, it looks like you did it. Even got Bambina gave her a smile. Can make sure me Billy get gag will get water. Yes, I spoken.
Drinking and water.
Alright, someone's
Yeah,
gonna
never mind.
have to voice Angel. Who's voicing Angel?
I can do that.
Is this sexy woman? I guess.
Didn't I do her?
Oh,
Yeah, go.
Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while.
Angel has had 4 voice actors.
Oh yeah.
As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu. What? Okay.
Right lunch or something.
We'll never know.
It's better as if defeat put the He's considering the turnabout theme. It's a hot cellar around the exam time. Just make sure not to eat it backwards.
How do you
Okay?
eat something
Brain.
backwards? You just like regurgitate it out of your
Just
mouth.
don't
Oh,
look at it
yeah.
backwards. Oh.
Localization by
I
Ben Judd.
feel like she would. I feel like she would have a very like not raspy
Brandon
voice.
Gay, Kaori.
It's like a breathy voice.
Brendan
Gay.
Gay. That's me.
I'll never
Brendan
forget what that
Gay?
young defense
Brendan
lawyer
Gay.
said after the trial. Let's see here. What was his name again? Mr. Left.
Mr.
Anyway,
Left.
he said he's been doing something or for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I'd better be Oh no! I forgot my gavel! Oh, sorry, gotta go.
Did he forget
How do you forget your
Mr.
gavel?
Wright's name?
Is he just gonna use his hand?
Dar, 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 dar.
He
Mr.
just
Left.
uses his massive forehead, just
Like Von Karma.
Order! Order!
like Vodka. Order.
Silence, French. I keep you.
No.
You come at all.
There's
It is
like
me,
four
Mr.
colors.
Dan.
Oh my god, it's
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Nothing soothes all like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, I can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit medium.
Oh.
Mystic Mail. After afternoon's training about to begin.
I think we know who that is.
we know who that
Be
is.
around, Nick.
Oh well.
Morgan Fay.
Oh, it's just about. It's,
so
just about.
cool.
Cause
I'm
Like
Mystic
the
Mail.
callbacks to the
It's
the
Mystic
second
Mail.
the second
Get
game.
it right, Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's called Forward,
Look at-
actually.
Call forward, yeah,
Get it
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Call
No, but I
forward,
mean
yeah,
like
actually.
chronologically, because this was made after the second game, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right. And there was a picture of Maggie in the locker as well.
Yeah.
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 Cantaro.
And the fishing rod. Well, I guess that's called the fishing rod as well. Oh,
Oh shit.
Who's this?
Edgeworth. It's me, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait, that's Mr. Edgeworth?
Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I brought you all tea, sir. Wait, what's going on?
Is that actually Mr. Edgeworth's butler?
No, it's just the bellboy.
yeah. If you're wondering why Edgeworth doesn't appear in the
It's
other case, there you go.
It's Bell.
Oh, yeah.
It's Bellboy's
It's your-
secret lover.
Well,
Thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book.
This book, and it's one page.
Woo!
Oh, I can
Oh,
Oh,
I can open it.
Oh, open the book. Open the book. Oh, it has a letter.
Oh. Oh my god.
That's adorable.
That's good. That's actually canon Sakura and mine's height difference.
That's actually.
No
Oh my
way.
god! Wow. Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Capcom.
Oh my god.
There we go.
You know, I
That
want
is
next
the end
time.
of the first game.
Yay!
First game's over.
Yay!
Great
Officially
Next time-
first
conclusion.
game.